All right, this says I'm live, and it's probably going to do an echo here soon in a second. That's just so that way I can keep an eye on chat, even though it's here. It's the first time I've done this in a very long time. Probably since Broken Admin, which many of you might not even know. So I'm just checking this out. This is the first time we have done as Zodiacs a live stream, and it's probably, it's not going to be the last time, obviously, but it's probably been about 3 years since I've even done one. They've changed this whole thing up so much. Yeah, okay. I might even cut this out since I have a chat board here now. So let me close this out real quick. All right. So anyways, yeah, there is a lot that's different here. Still learning that. I got the inspiration to do this for a little bit of a while from a few people from, especially Roger. Hey, Roger, see you there. It's Roger, by the way. I kind of figured. But from YouTubers, from my friends, they do live streams all the time, and I miss it. Me and Roger used to do live streams a lot, and it was really enjoyable just to talk and kind of get a bunch out there. And it's fun, and this is a good way to start it up, kind of understand the process. It does look a little bit more delicate, and in a sense of trying to bring other people on, but it should be fun. Hey, how you doing? Only got a minute, but hi. So yeah, so realistically, it's all a process. We're all learning here. It's a little bit at a time. So let me know. I mean, I think I checked it earlier. Audio seemed to be good. Video seemed to be good. And surprisingly, internet seemed to be good. So if you see any issues, please let me know. Don't forget that you do have to refresh if you do see a lot of buffering. But it's all a practice, right? But main reason I wanted to come here today, and you know what, I'll give it a couple minutes. But first off, I want to say thank you to those who are coming out of their way to say hi and coming here to watch us, even if this isn't post. I really appreciate it. Like I said, not really used to doing this, especially by myself, so a little bit of a help there. But I do want to say today we are going to be talking about a little bit of what the Zodiacs is going to in the future, from just I don't know. Actually, there's a lot, I know, and I don't want to spoil too much, but I want to lay it all out so you guys know what's going on. I don't know how to join. I don't know how you join either, to be completely honest with you. It's something we'll have to look up later, Roger. I would like for you to join on some stuff. Right now, I'm just going to be talking about updates and stuff, but it does help with you in the chat. That way, too, if I miss something, you might be able to point it out. But I do hope that one time we can do a conversation. We'll probably have to do, what do we have to go through before? Google. We had to go through a weird chat way of doing it before and had to connect it to the main screen. This is so easy. I don't know if you've done it in a while, Roger, but literally all you do is just hit go live. And you can set it up. You can schedule it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you can be the moderator. I don't know how many people we're getting here. We could probably just have you even, but it says we got 4 watchers right now, so that's impressive, actually. I didn't expect much. Hangouts, that's what it was. Thank you. But yeah, so realistically, we do have a lot coming up. We've been actually working on different things. We've been experimenting. We want to bring out more to the Zodiacs. The big thing is that we're paranormal investigators, supernatural investigators. We research, we study, we go after, the supernatural. We help people cleanse houses. We go after ghosts. We talk to spirits. We learn about history. And no, James Snyder. Our Aries just joined, so enjoy that. But we do a lot of different things, and there's so much that we want to bring to YouTube and still do as paranormal investigators. And that's where the struggle has been this past year, is trying to figure out where do we want to land, because we want to do a lot for people, but it does take a lot of time to do YouTube. So we're still trying to figure out a way to combine both. There's a lot of investigators out there, and there's a lot of investigators out there on YouTube, but as they may have seen, it's hard to kind of combine that community. And that's what we want to bring out, is trying to connect a community together so people don't feel afraid to talk about their paranormal experiences. Because that's the biggest thing I've run into, is that people think that other people will think they're crazy or their experiences didn't happen. But in my line of work, we have seen so many things that we seem crazy, but there's so much out there that we still don't know. And we have learned a lot, especially over the past year. We have learned a lot. And honestly, there was couple months period where we didn't get to learn as much as we could have, but we still learned a lot, meaning that next year, hopefully we can learn a lot more. I mean, at least have more experiences. We've been given so many experiences this past year, and I know in the future we'll be given more. So that's what excites me, and that's what I want to bring to you. And that's kind of what I want to bring up today as well. It's just the hardest part right now is learning a format about how we want to bring it to you. And if you guys are in chat and have any information that you want to give about like what you like seeing, what you don't like seeing, we can try and implement that. Again, there's not a lot of many people right here, but anything helps. I was talking to somebody recently and they were saying that they actually liked the EVP counter on the bottom. Normally people don't do that, but I started doing that because I wanted to show you guys, hey, this is our voice and this is the voice that we picked up. And some people said they don't like it because it's distracting, but a lot of people like it because they can see where the voice comes in. We do not fake any of our evidence, and sometimes we might show even a little too much. But the thing is that I want you to see that you can find it too, that this is how we found it. We're also trying to figure out a way to keep it raw data. When it comes, a lot of our audio is raw data, so that way you can hear what we've heard. And that's the thing, is that many people don't really hear what we hear. So we want to try and do that, but we want to make it sound good as well. That's one of the issues we're having right now, is because we don't want to amplify too much. We don't want to make the sound well, crappy for one, but also non-realistic. We want it to make sure that you hear what we hear. So that way, again, you get to experience it the same way. Could I talk to you later? You know, I've always loved watching you whenever I can. Oh, well, thank you. I hope you can come back to the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know it's a hard time over there right now, like a timeline. It's what, 8 hours difference? So I really do appreciate you coming and saying hi. Thank you for that. I hope to talk to you soon. But what else was I saying? That's one of the problems we're coming up with right now. And the thing is we want to format it so it's more interesting for you as well. Because one thing we've come across is that it is not so impactful, because there are times when things can be constant and be interesting and want you to keep your, I don't know, interest, I guess we're saying. But there are investigations that are very slow and things do appear, but they're so spread apart. It's hard to make it entertaining and flow. We're taking research from other people, from shows, to try and figure out a good format for everybody to enjoy. And that's what we're working on for investigation wise. We do want to make it so that way you feel involved, so that way we feel involved, so that we get to show you what we've done, because we do a lot that isn't recorded and we want to record that with you. We want to, I'll chat on the phone real quick. Okay. I'll answer back that in a minute. But we want to share that with you. We want to share all of our experiences with you. And that is one of the hardest things to do, and keep it entertaining at the same time. Because if you follow our Instagram, which is Zodiacs Supernatural on Instagram, there is a lot of pictures on there to show that we try and show that we do a lot. And we want to somehow bring that to the community and try and combine that with the paranormal, because like I said, one of the hardest things right now is keeping a paranormal community live. I mean, you can have different teams, you can have groups, you can have meetings and stuff with people, but the paranormal community, especially in a strong haunted state such as Ohio, it's hard to keep in contact with everybody, to talk about your experiences, to learn about each other, the thing is that with a community, you build off of each other. You learn that, oh, you experienced that too, so did I. You went through that experience, you did this and it made a big difference. Well, maybe I should try that. Like, there is spots all over, but there isn't a strong community, especially on YouTube. And that's one of the biggest things we want to build. Alongside helping people. We've had a lot of people come to us and just ask for help, and some that weren't recorded, some that may have just been EVPs, but we want to do more of that, and we want to do it. There's so much that we want to do, and it's, I guess, part of being a big dreamer, I guess, but it's not impossible. It's all in our grasp. It's all in everyone's grasp. It's just trying to find the right formula to reach out to it. And that is what's impressive to me. Some awesome pictures. Yeah, we have some amazing pictures on Instagram. Some of the some made by our main photographer, Roger Cottle. He is also an investigator. He is also known by Cancer, and he is for hire right now. He's really good at what he does, and at least check those out so that way you can, see him. He did some great photography shots of me in a suit, and I love it. Might not be very paranormal, but it was beautiful. So make sure to check him out. Let's see. There is a lot that we're still figuring out when it comes to other days on YouTube. So the thing is that with YouTube, there is, an algorithm base. For those who are on YouTube, they understand. But for those who aren't, there is an algorithm base that makes it so that way you can't share your words that well, I guess. That's why I tried really hard on getting this to share on, Instagram and stuff like that, just so that way kind of try and pull a group together. We're not as active on YouTube as we are like on Instagram and stuff, and we want to change that. We want to make it so we can have different videos coming out for Zodiacs. We want to make it so that way you can see a little bit more into our lives as a person, as a team, and as investigators. But we don't want to take away that paranormal sense either, because me personally, my life is built around the paranormal. It's built around, reading, doing research, studying, going out on adventures to try and find more. And I will say, especially where I live, there is a lot to do. There's a lot to see. And I want to try and grasp a little bit of all of that. It's kind of difficult right now. I'm still trying to get some stuff situated, but I know it's not impossible, and I know it's coming soon. Winter is going to make it a little hard, but it didn't stop us last year, so I guess it won't stop us this year either. Just a heavier jacket. But yeah, I guess I'll do a little bit of a spoil. The one of the things that we're planning on doing is having a video up every day. Having it so that way, not every day during weekends and stuff, but at least 4 times a week. That's our goal. I don't know if I'll be able to achieve it because that's a lot to do in such a short time. But we want to make it so that way you can have different things to watch, things to connect with. And that's kind of our goal right now, is so that way you can constantly come back and see something new, something that will bring your attention to the paranormal, and something that will, I don't know how to put it. Something that will connect us to you so that way you feel confident enough to talk to us, in a sense. Like, if we talk about our experiences and stuff, we want to hear about your experiences too. It's stopping me. I'm a baby when it's cold. I'll talk about that in a second. But that's what we want to share, our experience, so that way you can tell us your experience. Maybe we've been getting a lot of messages about doing collabs, about just somehow working together. And that's one thing we can do. As you've seen, we've done past experiences, we've done podcasts with people. I want to figure out ways to do those better, but we love them at the same time. So we want to do that with more people. There's a lot of people that's been contacting me that wants to talk about their experiences and stuff, but I don't just want it to be over Messenger, if they're okay with it, obviously. But that way other people can see that they've been through that too. The Tony Holthouse video where we talk about paralysis, people loved that because they felt like they weren't alone. They knew that there was something else that was going on, and they wanted to talk about it too. And I got to talk with it with some people, but that happens to a lot of people. And it's great to see that a community can come together and feel confident enough to talk about that. And that's kind of what we want to build. And James is a baby. Yeah, so James said, it's stopping me. I'm a baby when it's cold. It's true. He's a baby. No, but him and Kevin, our new guy, I'll get that a little bit later, are very, very anti-cold people. So maybe me and Roger will just go out and experience some freezing cold. I'm okay with it, generally because I know I can wear a jacket that's warm, James. But yeah. So I didn't expect many people to watch the video, this live stream. It's our first one, and we've been kind of decreasing in views. So we want to ramp that up somehow. We want to try and bring people. So if you're seeing this in post or seeing it now, any ideas that you have, we will take into credit, along with Instagram. If you want to put it on there, that's fine too. Let's see. The thing is that it's outside. I'm outside barefoot. Are you wearing a jacket, Roger? But there's so much that we want to do. And I would love to keep doing these live streams. At some point, if it's on a Wednesday when we're not doing a podcast, sure. If we're doing it, oh, see you, James. Oh yeah, he's working and he's coming here, I believe. What was I saying? I'd love to do these more, just to talk, to communicate. And this would even be a good place to try and contact other paranormal people, investigators, experiences over time. You know, like over time, over location. Rather be like, you live in California and you want to talk. Well, we can do that, you know, through something like this, or try to, you know. And just because I'm saying this as in a way of doing it for YouTube, I don't mean that you can't come to us in private. We've had a lot of people come to us in private and talk and just ask questions, and we've done our best to answer. We've had a lot of people that's helped us even, questioning them and questioning us. The thing is, like, I mean, it's as simple as I had one guy. I don't even know if he follows us any at all, but he messaged me, do you even believe in ghosts, and are ghosts even real? And I'm like, 100%. Like, there are things out there that I can't explain, but that's the beauty of paranormal, and trying to figure out how to explain it, trying to figure out almost the paranormal science behind it, parascience behind it. That is the beauty of paranormal. And there is so much in between metaphysics and stuff that's out there that many people don't understand, and we're there to either clarify or just help where we can. You know, we're kind of, what's the word? If we can't give you the answer, we'll be the stepping stone for you to find that answer. So that's that. As for Kevin, I'm surprised he's not here. Looks like it's just me and you, Roger, right now. So that's fine. But there is a lot that, you know, we're going to do. I'm trying to think real quick about. So we have a guy named Kevin on the team right now. I don't know if he wants to consider himself a permanent member yet or not. I'm still trying to see that with him, trying to talk to him with that. I think he does, but he's right now our. Tell me about Kevin. All right, Roger, I'll tell you about Kevin. Kevin's our mysterious man. He's a man that likes to stand behind the camera, never in front. He likes to be the man that holds the lights where it needs to be. He's our new production crew, part of it. And I hate delay. Tell me about Kevin for the playback. I'm sorry. I don't know what part you need me to tell you. But yeah. So Kevin's our guy. He's a beautiful man that's really trying to help us. He doesn't want to be in front of the camera. He doesn't want to, what's the word? He doesn't really want to do investigations per se, but he does want to help in post, and he does want to help in, production. You know, we've got a lot, like I said, we've been shooting a lot of videos, and he's been helping with that, but you won't be seeing those for a while. We want to get a lot set up, so maybe in between time we'll do more live streams till we build up again. We have enough to where we could put out for a couple more weeks, but I do kind of want to go back over and edit those just because of, I don't know, we could have done better. I guess it was when we've edited a lot of these videos months ago, and to work on videos for the future, and we've learned a lot and done a lot to the point to where we are running out of videos to put up that are pre-made. And we want to do stuff to where basically a new chapter in the Zodiacs. We want to bring it to where we have cool new things coming out that we are really proud of. You know, the first few investigations I was really proud of, but after a while it got kind of overwhelming and doing the same thing. And if we do the same thing, I want it to be interesting. I want it to be fun for edit, fun to watch. And that's kind of my goal on the investigation side of thing. It's something that you might not know, Roger, because I haven't really got to talk to you much. We have people coming to us that are really trying to help with research, and I'm not sure if they'll ever be in front of camera, but I really do appreciate them, you know, coming out and helping us. And they're trying to help us with research on future cases, on things that will progress, in a sense, the Zodiacs. And I really do appreciate those people. So, Roger, is there anything you'd like me to say for you, for the audience of one? Oh, no, that was it. We're not sponsored. Let's see. We got a few messages on here, but I will answer back to those in a little bit. So another thing is that me personally, for the Zodiacs, what I want is just to help people, build a community, and tell me. And I want the Zodiacs to be strong. I want us to work together as a team so that way we can go against anything that comes our way. Tell me you love me. I love you, Roger. Does that make you feel better? Do I need to flash some eyelids to you? It's funny. But the more we do of these, more people will know they're going on. I tried to tell people, but it was kind of quick. So if people know that there's an order of live streams coming, maybe more will come, maybe not. It's hard for us to produce ourselves right now. And that's good enough. And we're trying to figure that out too. A lot of this was kind of an update video, but I also wanted to kind of take it a moment to kind of speak with people. It is nice to see a few people came to stop by and say hi, and I really do appreciate that. I don't even know if the counter counts as many people who could be here, but if you are kind of just joining us for any reason, we are just kind of going over what our future is for the Zodiacs and kind of practicing what this looks like. Kind of practicing and figuring out what we can do for the Zodiacs in the future. And that's, like I said, our biggest goal is to grow the Zodiacs, to expand them in a way that makes what we've had before just a starting point. We want to make it so that way we are pushing hard, we are helping people, and we are, in a sense, just combining a community, adventuring, seeing the world, and helping those. Let's see here. I think for the most part, we actually, for the vlog that we had up with the church video, we had multiple people say that they want to see more vlogs. And the thing is that we have a few actually already recorded, and we do want to set a time where we do release vlogs. And the ones we have recorded are really fun. Especially the last one we made was really fun just to make and just to do in general. And it kind of shows you a little behind the scenes of our lives. And that, I don't know, it's just fun, maybe entertaining for you guys. But it's already coming a 20-minute mark. We've already talked for 20 minutes. Wow. Well, is there anything else that I should talk about, Roger? There is a lot that we have planned, a lot that we want to do. We want to help those succeed, and we want to, I do want to say thank you to our artist as well, because not just our main artist, but people drawing art for us. It means a lot to us that we have people coming at us for art and to do it, and some of them just did it without us even asking, and it means a lot to us. We love supporting those who are in a dream and pushing their ways to push their dreams, and we want to help you as much as you help us. We had a band that let us use their music, and we tried pushing that out so people could hear it as well. We have another band that we've been starting to talk to, that we would like to help and push their music as well. So I really look forward to emphasizing the YouTube side. Yeah, I do too. I want to, not just paranormal, but I want to show the world that we are also YouTubers. We're paranormal investigators, but we're also YouTubers. And that's kind of our way of combining the community, but also we're not one or the other. We're both. And that's kind of, because there's good YouTubers that are paranormal investigators, but there's not a lot of YouTube in that, if that makes sense. It's a lot of paranormal, and we want to show the world that we are investigators and YouTubers. We're both. We're not just one. And I don't know. And we want to reach out to everybody, looking forward to our community. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the community that we can build with everybody. Looking forward to helping each other, to growing each other, and just having you able to come to us when you need it. I don't know. I heard someone at my door. I thought someone was trying to come in. Ghost, probably. But it is the 25-minute mark. And as for a normal video, if we had more people here, no offense, Roger, but if we had more people here, I'd probably keep this going a little bit longer. It might end up being 30 minutes, but that way so people in post can watch it and not feel like it's just going on and on and on, at least yet. When what do you say, Roger, to doing a live stream coming up maybe next week or something? Ghost Ghost doing a live stream next week to kind of introduce a little bit more about you and trying to figure that out, or until we can get a process going to where we can have videos out every day. If you're not okay with it yet, we have time, just because if you don't start seeing stuff up, we need a little bit of a break to kind of re-collaborate, to find ourselves as a team again. I feel like we are in the past few weeks. I will say this, for the past few weeks, about past month, I'd say almost now, we've been combining as a team stronger. We've been, working harder as a team, bonding, figuring out what to do, and I'm looking forward to our plans coming through. It is a process of talking and getting stuff done, especially for how long videos take. An investigation can be 80 hours of going over, not just combining into a video. I'm still doing the Michigan one, with the Haunted Lighthouse. If you haven't seen it yet, check out Brotacular's video. But we are wanting to make that video. We don't want to rush this one, because that is how we're going to set up our formula. EVPs are done finally. It took, this happened a month ago, but many of you know lots happened this past month. So it took some time to get there. And it does take that long sometimes as well. We went over most of the video footage, and we're trying to figure out how to formulate a video that is entertaining and something you can be proud of. We can be proud of, and you can be entertained. So Roger said he's down for a ghost talk. Ghost talk. That could be the name. Ghost talk. So, thinking anything else, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going, and I will be happy with the way things are once they get moving. I am a little stressed about it, but nothing that can't be done. Nothing is impossible as long as you try. That's the biggest thing I've learned, if anything more recent. If you try, you can achieve anything. So let that be a lesson today, I guess. I don't know where else to go. We had 3 more minutes to go, but I think I'll end it early. Thank you all for, coming by and saying hi. I really do appreciate it. And if you've seen this in the future, we'll try and keep this going until we start getting videos up. The more you know. We'll try and get this video to keep live streaming every week until we figure something out. Hopefully at 6 o'clock. That seems like a good time, because I get off work at 5:30. So 6 might be decent. If not, we'll let you know in the future, rather it be 7 or something. We'll try and do what we did before, where we tried contacting people on Instagram as well, so that way people can come on this way. So that'll be 3 p.m. Pacific. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for a wonderful time. Thank you for talking with me and figuring out what we got to do for the future. Just kind of letting you know, so that way I know, so that way we know, so that way we can figure it out together. All right, guys. Thank you for everything, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, God. Where's the end? Yes, I want to end.